All right, so this is the presentation tutorial uh, with the assembled Lego toy. All right, anyway, so open up Inventor. We're gonna use presentation. So you can use presentation for uh, for 7.7 project. Actually, will require you guys to use it. So this is where the exploded view comes in, the parts list. Okay, so if you haven't learned this yet, if you haven't gone through this part of Inventor, so today we'll do it. All right, so you're gonna click on it and open it, and we're going to use the files that you downloaded for the Lego, and we're gonna insert. So I guess this pops up. I don't know if it pops up on yours. So let's say if it doesn't, I'm gonna click cancel. I'm gonna click insert model. We're gonna insert the model of that Lego man that you downloaded. So you have to go back to your documents folder. And there you go. Go to the Lego folder, double click, and then Lego man with a sword. It's like you're gonna make a video of this, of the different parts. So I'll show you. You'll see later what I mean. All right. Okay. In the exploded view, what the goal is to separate out the different parts, the different components, to show the reader or whoever's looking at your design how everything fits together. And basically, this is the timeline, and you can adjust stuff from here. So I'll show you as we go along. All right. So the first thing that you'll do is tweak components. So you can click on this command, and then you're going to click on the part that you want to move. So we're going to click on the head, and we're going to move the head up. Right now my setting is in millimeters. Not sure why, but we're just going to go with it. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so I can see the whole thing. Actually not too far because I have nothing else down here, so we'll keep it the head like that far. Sometimes you might want to put an actual number just to be consistent, but for the purpose of this, we'll just keep it at that. And then when you click on check, click OK, this portion right here shows you how long it takes for the head to move up at that distance. If you want to go faster, you right click on this, you will edit the time. Usually for me, I just change the duration of the time. So I'll put 1.5, and then I'll click OK. And what else? Well, once we have a little bit more, we'll mess with those options. So you can see the head moving up at 1 or 1.5 seconds. So the next thing will be, we want the arms to move up, like both of them, with the hand. So we'll do the right side first. And it's kind of important that you start at this view, because however you start, that's the view it's going to play when you make a video out of it. And you'll notice there are little lines that comes out to show you where this piece came from, or this part came from. All right, now let's move the left hand, the left arm. I'm gonna click on it, and I'm gonna hold Control key. I'm gonna hold the Control key. Hold the Control key. Now click on the hand. Make sure it gets highlighted. You'll notice it will turn blue. I'll click on the sword. So those three things should be blue. And then I'm gonna right click on one of them. I'm just gonna put my cursor over it and then right click on it. And then we're gonna tweak components. And then we're gonna move it this way. Okay. Just a random distance, I guess. That's good enough. All right, click OK. All right. Now I'm gonna move the right arm in hand. So I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna click here. Right click on it. Tweak components, and then I'm gonna move it this way. Okay. You'll notice none of the parts are overlapping, so I'm gonna try and avoid overlapping parts. All right, I'm happy with that. Click OK. Now we want things to move at the same time. So I'm going to click on the hand. Again, I'm pressing Control key so I can choose more than one part. I'll click on the sword. I'll zoom in. Again, remember, hold the Control key, click on it, and then right click on it, tweak components. Now we're going to move both of them at the same time. Okay? Not too far. That's good enough. All right, now I don't want to, let's try this without clicking on the check mark. I know I have to click OK on it. All right. So I'm going to move the sword now. Right click on it. Oh, I want to sneeze. I want to sneeze so bad. All right. Three components. Move this. I think we'll just move it down. Okay. So, and then click check. Okay. All right. What if I wanted to move the right arm and the left arm and the right arm at the same time? So I can change it around right here. So go here and let's choose this. Put your cursor here until you get that double arrow icon, and move it up, flip it up, drag it up so you can see the whole thing here. Let's see. You'll notice there are labels here. That's why it's very important to label your parts correctly. Don't just call them part 1, part 2. All right. So these are the sword, the arm, hand, and the arm, and we want this thing to move at the same time. So what we can do, we can drag them under the same timeline. Okay. So if you put it here, put your cursor there, click on that timeline, and then don't move at the same time. So you're not waiting for one side to move and then the other side will move. So that's kind of boring. Anyway, what I'll do, I'm gonna right click on this piece right here, and then I'm going to select after. Because I noticed most of them are 2 seconds. So if I click after, so anything after that is selected, and then I'm going to edit the time and change that to 1.5. Click OK. We'll move this later. All right. Anyway, what else is there? You can actually click. You remember how we started as groups? We selected these two at the same time, or these three at the same time, so they are actually part of a group. So if I go to select and then select group, it selects those three pieces. Same thing for this, because I created this with the hand, so I can right click on this and select group, and then it selects the hand and the arm for that side. All right, these we just have to move it to the side. Okay. I haven't found a way to move it up and down, like change your location. I don't think you can. So yeah. Anyway, all right. So that's how you can edit and manipulate this timeline or storyboard. There you go. That's called a storyboard. All right. We're going to move this down. I'm gonna change my view a little bit. Go back to where it was. 7 seconds. Okay. All right. Now we just left with the legs and then the waist. So I'm gonna click on Tweak components, tweak components. Click here, hold control key, click here again. You want them to move at the same time. That's good enough. So without clicking here, I'm going to click on the waist. And so you don't have to keep clicking on check every time you move a piece. You can actually just move it, and then go to the next piece and move it, and then go to the next piece and move it. So you can actually go faster. All right, there you go. That's the exploded view of the Lego man. So what I'm going to do, I'll click check, okay. I'm going to adjust my screen because when you create a video, it will use whatever's on your screen. So you notice it kind of jumps twice. So what I'll do, I'm going to click here and drag this out. Oops. No, I don't want that. Yeah, I'm zooming. So what I'm doing, I'm clicking and holding. I'm using that wheel tool. And then let's see, hold it. And change it. All right, clicking. All right, what's next? I don't know. All right, I think file. Let's save this just to be safe. Save as. We're gonna save this under. No, I don't want to put it this way. What did I do that for? Delete. Okay, I want to go to Documents, Lego. I want to save it in there. Lego man with sword, and I'll say it's presentation. Okay. And for you, just with your first and last name. All right, save. When you see something like this, it's actually the computer is asking if you want to change the location of the parts that you are using, because next time you open it, then Inventor knows where to look for it for sure. All right, just click yes to all. You'll see this change, yes, and then click OK, and then click OK again. All right. What do we do now? Oh, no, I got to fix that again. All right. So anyway, try to fit your diagram as much as you can in the window. You don't want it to be small like this. Okay. All right. So what you want to do is create a new snapshot view. Okay. Click on that, and nothing's going to happen. And then save it. Okay. All right. So nothing's going to happen. I can click on that again and then save it. Just don't click on this too many times. Okay, that's like 10 times. All right, these little lines right here, this, what do you call them? So let's right click on it. One of them is called trail segments. Preferably you keep them on, but if it's too many, you might want to delete some of them. Okay, if I delete these trail lines, it might look messy. So I'll keep them on. So it's really up to you if you want to keep them on or not. Sometimes you need them because it will look confusing. All right, we're going to create a video of this. So is there anything here I want to show you guys before we move on? Yeah, I think that's it. We want this to be. So I'm right click, I'm holding control and clicking on them, and so I can change them at the same time. I can select edit time. I want that to be 1.5. Okay. Now, if for some reason you decided that you want this to go further out, then don't just move it out like, don't just click it and move it and then do this. Oh, I want it to be that far out. Because what will happen is that when you click check, it will create another motion, and that motion will be on the very last part. So it's going to move here, and then it's going to move again later on. So you don't want to do that. So in order to change, uh, like the movement, you're going to right click on that specific block. So you'll notice it gets highlighted, the part gets highlighted. You're going to right click on it, and then you're going to edit, tweak. Then you're going to edit that, and then let's say, oh, I want it to move this far. Okay, and then you click OK. So what it does, it edits only this part. Okay, it doesn't create a new motion. Oh, and then notice this is far off this way. I want it to be, if I don't move that, there's going to be like a 1 second wait time. All right, I'm going to leave it here, even though it's kind of far apart. So let's start over again from here and bring this down. You want to put the window. You're going to create a new snapshot view. So I think I've clicked that on 4 times already. Click on save again, and then create a video. So current storyboard, unless you want to show just a portion of it, I'll just leave it blank or unchecked. We want to save stuff saved in your documents. We'll call this Lego Man with sword storyboard. Okay, make sure it's in documents. We're going to use AVI. Okay, either one will play, but for now, just use AVI. Okay. All right. Anyway, click OK. Full frames. I won't mess with this. Yeah, just keep it like that, and then click OK. So now it's going to publish it. It's going to create that file under your documents, and once that's created, we'll go look at what you can do with it. Now let's see how it looks like. All right, almost done. And there you go. Click OK. So that was pretty short because there weren't many parts involved. So where's our video at? Is the video here? No. Where did it go? Why is it here? Oh, it was under document. My bad. Okay. So right click here, cut it, put it inside Lego folder, paste it. There you go. That's our storyboard. So I'm gonna double click on it, and then you can see the what do you call it? I forgot what it's called. Sorry. Anyway, there you go. Okay. So you can put that video in your presentation. I'm gonna exit out of this. So let's say you have a PowerPoint. I do say solar, huh? All right. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. I'm tired. Okay. Insert. Yeah, we're gonna. This is PowerPoint. So I'm not sure if this works in slides, but I'm gonna show you guys that you can use a video. So click on insert, and you'll notice on the right side you will see video. Video from my PC, or video on my PC. Go look for the video under Lego. This is it. Double click or insert it, and wait for this little bracket to finish. A little bar. All right, it's blank because you gotta press play. There you go. So if I click F5, Let me see what happens. Oops, F5. So let's say presenting, you're talking, and then click play. See how it look, how presentable it will look. Okay. All right. Escape. So let's go back to Inventor. Now that you have that, let's create a drawing view. So I'm going to go from here and let's see what happens. So I'm going to click here and, oh, you know what? No, let's not do that. So we're going to create a new file. So right here, I click on this one, or you can go to File and then New. We're going to use this one, empty. We're on a drawing file. Let's see. All right. You click Base. This is our Lego guy exploded view. You'll notice over here, if for some reason your piece is not exploded, you're gonna have to click on this. Okay, remember those snapshots that we took earlier? Right here. This is where it's being used. So if you took different snapshots at different angles, you would have different views as you choose one of these. So I didn't really change the angle and stuff, so it's pretty much the same. Okay, so I'm gonna make that bigger. When you present it as a exploded view, you kind of want the picture to be big, so it will be printed on a different sheet. What I'm doing, I'm just clicking and dragging this this right angle, I don't know, bar angle. Okay, so it's 5:1. What else is there? You probably want it to be, you don't want it to look like one of these, like hitting lines and all that stuff. You kind of want it to be shaded, I think. You want it to look like this. I'm going to click OK. Let's see what happens. All right, so that's pretty ugly. Let's, what did I just do? No. Okay. See, talk too much. That's what happens. Come on. I'm gonna click OK. Yeah, I don't want it to look like that. I'm gonna double click here. You'll notice my cursor turned to like a cross. So I'm ready to double click on that. That's how I know. We'll do shaded. So click on shaded. Click on shaded. You can't really tell which one's chosen. So click OK. You just do trial and error. That looks good, but I still don't like the. It still doesn't look good with the hitting line. So I'm gonna double click here and then remove the hitting line. Oh, I have to choose that one. And click OK. So that looks better. All right. Now we're gonna create a parts list for this. Pretty easy. Just knowing where to click, that's all. Annotate. Click on parts list. Now computer is asking, so where are the parts? What are the parts called that you use for this? What do you want me to use? You're gonna click on this folder, file, and then look for your documents. Where are you at? Right here. Lego. I'm doing right thing. We're gonna use this one. And then, yeah, I guess the presentation. Let's try that one and then click OK. Click OK. If you get this message, I don't know what it is. So since you don't know what it is, click OK. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Oh, the letters are small, so let's change that. Probably to something greater than what we've been using. Let's try 0.3. That looks good. Okay. I'm gonna expand that. So this is a parts list. Item 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 7 original items. When I say original, it's because this is original from that one, but the hand is not original because it's the same part. Quantity, you'll notice the Lego hand. There's 2. There are 2 that's being used. 1, 2. Lego leg. I'm not sure. I thought it would be different. I thought there was a right and left. Anyway, so these are the different parts you use. They list it for you. Now, if these are the things you don't want, or let's do this first. You can modify this by right-clicking on it when it turns red, edit parts list, and I think you can type in description. So, leg joint, the waist, we'll call it, the waist of Lego man. Okay, and then you can just go down the list and add a description if you want. I'll click apply, click OK. Now, if I don't want a description because it's kind of obvious anyway, I'm going to right click on it and then edit parts list. Oh, same place, same window, my bad. The very left side is column chooser. And if you click on that, the column chooser, you can change what's on the columns. Let's say I don't want description. I'm going to click description and then click remove. Now, not all of these are essential, but you should have certain things. For sure, you should have these right here. The part number, I think, instead of part number, because it's not really a number, you might want to use file name. I'm going to add that. Then I'm just going to remove part number. Okay, usually if you're a manufacturer, that's what you would use. Let's see what else. The item quantity, I believe it's this quantity here. Yeah. Title. Let's try title. That's what's in there. Material is the one I want to add. I click OK. And then OK it. Yeah, the title. Yeah, forget the title. We don't want the title. Double click. Oh, you can just double click on it. And we'll go to edit mode. Title, remove. Okay. Bye. Let's just change this so it looks better. Generic because that's the material that was assigned. It wasn't changed. So you probably go to iProperties and change the material. Let's say you wanted some kind of plastic, some form of plastic. You change it there, save it, and then that material will be saved as whatever you chose. We're almost done. You're gonna go to annotate, go to balloon. If you do auto balloon, I think it will do it for you, but it's not accurate, so I don't suggest this. Just do it yourself and just label them one by one. You just have to click, so it's not a big deal. Item 1, Lego joint. Lego joint. Or this one. So this is number 1. I'm going to click here and put this one. And then right click, continue. Okay, or you just press enter. Okay, item number 2, Lego body. Again, we're still in balloon. Okay. I just pointed at my computer, thinking I was talking to in person. All right. Click there and then press enter. Item number 3, Lego hand. There are 2 Lego hands. Since there's a lot of lines over here, I'll probably just choose this one because it's more open and clear. Okay, right click continue. Lego head. Okay, right click continue. I go in order. I mean, you can start clicking on any of them. You can actually click here and have another one if you want to, but that's not advisable. You just need one. I'm going to undo. Let's see. Lego hand. Where were you at? Okay, number 5. I don't know what this varies. I never. Yeah. Yeah, because maybe there was a left hand and right hand. I don't know. Anyway. Or arms. Yeah, the legs. Yeah, I don't know how they gave it a different side. How they designate left and right. And then this is number 5. Okay. What happened? I'm gonna undo. Balloon. And press enter. And that's it. So that's a parts list. Okay, you label them nicely. Oh, the sword. Don't forget the sword. Okay. There you go. All right. So I would expect something like this for your 7.7 project. This should be included in your slide, and it should be neatly labeled. I would play around with what columns to use. And when you label your files, this is why it's important to name them appropriately, or else for the person look at this part list, it will not make sense. All right, and that's it.